Welcome, everyone. This is I'm A.F. Branco, and this is Cartoons Etc. Glad to have you here. We had a special request that we do a video that we did last week, and it's very special to me because I really liked it. So we're going to hit that. Wow, that blows your hair back, doesn't it? Well, in light of the new Durham Report, I thought it was appropriate to come out with that and do it again because that's been very enlightening as far as the corruption going on with the FBI and that. But I'm going to bring in Joe Dan Gorman. He helps me out. He has a very good perspective. He has the website Intellectual Frog Legs. You can find him on Truth Social at Joe Dan Media. And here we go, Joe Dan. I can't hear you, buddy.
I was just making sure you were paying attention.
I wasn't.
What's up, guys? What's up?
How you doing? Doing
really good. And you know, a lot of people, you know, the name Cartoons Etc. That's pretty good. But I'm hearing whispers. Some people are recommending Branco and the Handsome Guy. I don't know.
Where are we going to find a handsome guy?
I don't know. I'll fill in until you can get one. Maybe we can get Regis Philbin.
There we go.
Good to be Regis Philbin.
There we go. Well, what we do here is we go over the last few cartoons that I did, and talk about some of the issues that are going on right now that are important, such as the Durham Report, the corruption in the FBI, et cetera.
I'm sorry, it's the Durham Report. Dunham is that Jeff Dunham. He's one with
I have a cartoon about him. That's why I was thinking Dunham. I had a cartoon about him lined up.
I bet his report would be more humorous, though.
Dunham's going to sue me. The Durham Report.
Durham, yes.
Yeah. So we're going to
call it the Bar Report.
What's that?
Some people are calling it the Bar Report.
The Bar Report. Why is that?
Put certain restrictions on him and limitations. You know, CrowdStrike was never mentioned.
Really?
CrowdStrike was never mentioned. They were the ones involved with Hillary's little home network.
How do they mention Hillary without mentioning CrowdStrike?
You tell me.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go through some of the cartoons I did this last week. That was earlier.
This is the best cartoon ever. The best cartoon ever. And
it kind of captures the moment, I think.
Oh my gosh, he nuked him. He totally nuked him. and they thought they were setting him up for the kill shot.
Yeah.
You know, and idiots.
Right. Let's go into the next one. Get through these. I came out with this the next day. Media is covering for Biden. You have the Durham Report, the Biden family corruption, border crisis, energy crisis, Hunter laptop. All these bricks are falling down, but they got the Iron Dome above his head there by the media.
Yeah, and even the Durham Report.
In the Durham Report, too. You're not going to let that one go on me, are you?
Oh, no.
Oh, heck no, I wouldn't either. Let's go to this one. Just came out. Yesterday?
Hey, I'm going to interrupt you here.
Okay.
That one was featured on Newsmax today on that Chris Salcedo.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. Hang on. I think I stole the clip. So we might as well show off a little bit. Hold on.
Sure.
1 second.
Sure.
There, it's up there, ready to play whenever you're ready to play.
All right, I'll play it. I'll play it right now.
Just a second. Real short.
Okay.
Maybe perhaps the first true things he's actually uttered since taking the Oval Office. Our good friend A.F. Branco, who's a very funny guy, and his cartoons continue to be great, depicting just how stubborn and delusional the biased press continues to be. Despite the bombshell Durham Report showing that all of the stenography, the Democrat talking points that was happening inside of the press, it was all a lie, they still refuse to listen. One last thing, folks.
See?
Yeah.
Man, everybody, people don't even know they're looking at a Branco tune. They're looking at a Branco tune.
Sometimes.
You're everywhere.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, Chris. If you're here, he's probably watching right now, along with all the people in D.C. And
Yeah.
Dunham's watching too.
Yeah, we gotta make sure Dunham's tuned in.
Yeah, right.
Let's see,
Right.
we got some comments. We should say hi. We got a lot of
Yeah, definitely.
Howdy from Texas.
Let's go to I'm going to scroll to the top.
It says LinkedIn user. I don't think that's a real name. I'm gonna go out on a limb.
Just go out on a limb there. Blessings to you too. God bless. We have Paula Dornbom. Always awesome. Thank you. Hello from Arizona.
That was Pamela. Pamela, yeah.
Pamela.
You gotta say their name, man.
I know, but my eyes are blurry, so I mispronounce things. And
Well, that's okay.
LinkedIn user.
They will be honored to have you mispronounce their name.
We got from Colorado. Awesome video. Tim Cofield.
He had nothing on Trump. Of course, he had nothing on Trump, and that was obvious after the Durham Report.
Which I missed this one here. Good evening from Still Standing Red in California. Wow.
Bless your heart. Must be a redwood. A redwood.
Yeah.
They'll probably, once they figure out they're redwoods, they'll probably chop them down. Oh,
Yeah.
Lord. We need blue woods.
Yeah,
They'll either change the name or they'll burn them all down.
Yeah.
They'll probably
Absolutely.
do both.
That's how thin they are. That's how shallow they are.
Oh, my God.
Symbolism over substance. All right. Thank you, Lori. Really appreciative of this evolution in your profession. Fantastic work. It's funny. My vision's funny because when I go to read it, it's blurry, and then it takes a while to focus it, and then by then I've already mispronounced the word.
See these things?
Yeah.
They're called reading glasses, man.
Yeah, I tried those in this situation, and they don't seem to work really well.
Well, get some of the blue. These are the blue light ones, and it's
Oh.
supposed to be special for looking at a computer screen.
Yeah, crazy how they tried to take their testimonies and make it about Trump and MAGA. They tried to discredit their testimonies, talking probably about the FBI testimonies today.
Yeah, that was. I tell you what, man. If you guys haven't seen that FBI hearing, go back and watch it. You should go back and watch it. It
Yeah.
is. It was one of the most explosive, and these guys they kept their poise.
Yeah.
They remained cool. They remained professional. And those Democrats throwing these little Marxist hissy fits. We didn't get the right documents. We didn't get the right documents. It's like, I mean, they're crazed. But all the Democrats tried to do was delay and obfuscate and just turn it on. And you're not Debbie Wasserman Schultz. She is the most hideous. I don't know what's worse, her voice or her face or her hair.
Did you?
Put them all together. Oh, she's the trifecta of ugly.
Yeah. Yeah, I've changed diapers that look like that. Did you see the one gal that tried to pin a email or a handle on the FBI guy, the wrong handle? What was that?
It was Linda Sanchez. It was the California Democrat.
Yeah.
She said, "Well, I forget his name. I'm sorry, Mr. So and So. Do you use Twitter?" He's like, "Yes, ma'am." Well, is your account such and such and such and such? No. She said, "Well, let me read it anyway." Well, that's not my account. I haven't finished my question.
That's exactly right.
Like,
Yeah, we got to see Robert Wilson. Love your stuff, Tyler, Texas. Thank you, Robert. Love your cartoons, LinkedIn user. I got to find out who LinkedIn user is.
You know what? I don't know. Is there more than one? I mean,
Yeah, they're coming in from Facebook and they're coming in from LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Anything showing up on Rumble yet?
No, I've got my own Rumble over here. We're not doing too well over there. We got a YouTube fancy 2000s on YouTube.
Oh, let's check out YouTube.
And
Awesome cartoon says it all. Thank you, Fancy. So I don't want to miss too many of these comments. Seems like
we're glad you're here. Boom, boom, boom. Glad
Yep.
you're here.
Well, I'm gonna breeze through a couple more of these cartoons. I think that was I got one more here. Oh yeah.
Oh man, there you go. That's real backup there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you here to
yeah.
help us with the border crisis? No, I'm here to audit your taxes, bitch.
Well, it kind of explains, the priorities here with this administration. They're letting the border go. They're letting the Border Patrol have to handle this onslaught of invaders. And then they're putting all the priority and the money. They want 87,000 IRS agents. That's the priority. And they're arming them to the teeth. So what is that all about? In case grandma pulls out a gun or something? I don't know.
Man, these are the worst people, man.
Yeah.
They're the worst.
Right.
When you look at the treatment that they're doing to the FBI guys, these guys serve their country.
Yeah.
It's just so disgraceful. I wish we had some clips of this, but they were. The one guy moved across country, and they didn't, and he had a 2-week-old baby and 3 other kids under the age of 8, and they waited until he got to the destination and said, "Oh, we've revoked your security clearance," and you think, okay, well, you know what that meant? They couldn't even get their possessions. He could not get his wife's stuff. He could not get his kids' stuff. He had 3 kids, the one newborn and 3 others up to the age of 8. That is, but he said they will try to crush you. They will try to crush your family, and we cannot put up with this. We cannot put up with this.
It's amazing how they've turned from loving the whistleblowers and they are exalted up on high, and then as soon as it's a whistleblower against something they deem as a cause, it's
It's
They're
yeah, but you know
discovered.
what? It never was love of a whistleblower. It's love of their power and maintaining their power. And they'll pretend to love anything. Oh, I love you, gay boys wearing dresses. I love you, whatever. You gangbangers, you Antifa. We love all you guys.
As long as you vote for me.
Yeah, just vote for us. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, let's get into the FBI cartoons. I have a few of them here, and we'll just kind of.
A lot of material over recent years, haven't they?
Well, I've accumulated. I didn't get them all in here. We'll save some for another day, but let me go back one here.
You could probably do a 2-hour show just on your FBI cartoon.
Probably. I got to hit the share button.
I wonder if they're watching.
Oh, I hope so. That was early on. The FBI's gone through a few configurations of their logo. This was back when when they were helping Hillary out.
That was the I'm with her logo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, I remember that. Took me a minute.
Yeah, and now they switched. I'm with Biden logo. The Touchables. This one's Comey.
Comey.
Aren't you the cutest little thing?
And you know, as bad as this guy was up on stage laughing about how they've set up General Flynn.
Yep, absolutely.
And then what they said, they said he was the one who was demanding those FISA courts get passed, those, the permission to spy. And he was like, hurry. This guy should be in jail. He should be in jail. Well, several of them should.
Yeah.
But that's the thing about that Durham report. Not a single recommendation. Their recommendation was, well, they didn't follow the law. They shouldn't have done that. Are you kidding?
Nope.
They should have arrested some people. There's prison phase.
Yeah, there's Brennan, the communist. Can you believe that they let a guy who is an avowed communist, he voted for a communist candidate back a few years ago, about 20 years ago, and they allowed him to be in charge of the CIA?
Well, look at the president that hired him.
Yeah, absolutely, Obama.
Organizing Kenyan cancer himself.
Yeah. And Brendan was going around telling everybody this Trump is stifling his free speech. And he was going on all the networks complaining that he's stifling his free speech by taking away his classification.
And how they just are so brazen to get up there on these cable news shows and just spew. And now with what we know for sure, the lies. They knew they were sitting there lying right to that camera's face. Face. Anyway.
No, you're right. You're right. Absolutely.
What's this one on? Well, I hate you.
Well, we got Stroke. We got Hillary with 30,000 emails. We got Sessions, Comey, Mueller, and Rosenthal. Or Rosenstein, yeah.
And you can't even read your own writing. You better we're gonna have to get some. We're gonna get a fund. We're gonna raise money so Branco can get some reading glasses.
I know.
Oh man, you can tell that dude looks evil. That's that look.
Yeah, he had that look in the hearings when they were.
That squirm, that little swarmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, come down to Middle Tennessee and try that crap out.
Yeah. There's Brandon again.
Meet me in Hazard, Kentucky. I'll take you a snipe hunting. Brennan. Yeah, he was. And you're right, he did. He voted for the communists. He was obviously a communist.
Yeah.
But the worst thing to happen in this country was Obama.
Yep.
He was, as whoever put him in the office. Because who did we have to choose from? Remember that? McCain or Obama?
Yeah.
That's like, do I want to get shot in the left side of the head or the right side of the head?
Yeah. You want to get killed or partially killed?
Yeah. You want a quick death or a slower death?
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, I voted for the slower death.
Yeah.
But that's when I started realizing, that it's rigged. It's rigged. Because I didn't know anybody that wanted McCain. Nobody wanted. That was back when you had Fred Thompson. There wasn't a whole lot of good choices. But anything's better than McCain. McCain winning in 2008 was like Biden taking the Democrat primary last time. Because he would follow orders.
Right. Well, McCain is the one that helped Hillary with the fake dossier.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? And he's the one who let Obama. He did the thumbs down on Obama.
After he campaigned for the whole campaign season, he campaigned on getting rid of Obamacare, and then when he gets in there, he does this.
Yeah, he's a piece of crap.
Oh,
and you know what? No. I'm sure he's a hot potato too. You can't. But and then that's the thing about these, like your Mitch McConnells and the McCains. They just betray. I mean, it's one thing to betray one or two people.
Right.
Well, you betray millions of people.
Absolutely, but he didn't care. He didn't care. His power is, that's.
Yeah, and see, but betrayal. The thing about betrayal. Your enemies can't betray you. It's only people you have somewhat of a trusting relationship with. That's what makes it so insidious.
Right.
Insidious.
I don't know. I'm kind of just randomly going through some of these cartoons. So,
Random on.
Okay. This one wasn't too long ago. I think it was in 2022.
Yeah, Law and Order. That is such a great play on words. It's like, why haven't we seen that a lot before?
Oh man.
I've never seen that, Law and Order.
Well, I tried to get it across. That's why I do these cartoons. I try to illustrate chronologically what's actually happening in our government. People seem to like the idea that I can kind of condense an issue right into a square little box.
Oh, and look, Chris Ray looks just like him. And then you change it. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
I can snap back here, Chris Ray.
I was just talking about how there's no doubt who you drew. You have that knack of being able to. There's so much Merrick Garland and Chris Ray. Oh, now you can change the channel.
Change the channel.
Mueller. You remember, and one of my favorite writers out there is that guy who used to be a liberal, Matt Taibbi, with this Rolling Stone. He did some of the Twitter file stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm not happy with Twitter either. But anyway, but he was pointing out just how ridiculous the left went, because he was one of the few journalists that was skeptical when they started Russia. Right. Well, we have the evidence, we can't show you, and but it's a great article. But he pointed out, remember, these crazy some bitches had Christmas carols for Mueller. They did. It was like the 12 days of Mueller. These guys are, they're just lunatics.
Yeah, when he was done with it, he wasn't guilty. They couldn't find anything on him, but he still handed the witch hunt off to Nadler.
Oh my gosh! They just kept it going. And it was all a lie.
All a lie.
The gift from Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Somebody was pointing out it was they did it. She did that to keep from going to jail, but she wasn't going to jail. I don't believe that. But she was so guilty. There was 2 investigations that they dropped. On her, 2.
Yeah.
One on the foundation, one on the foreign money.
Yes, and they were told to drop them, and they did.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they just put all their resources onto Trump. So this is an old.
Funny. But the funny thing is, they've been able to reassemble that little bloody carcass.
They keep beating on it
for years. Yeah. but it was by the end of 2017, people were already convinced it was BS. The only
Yeah.
people who believed it were the media, the Democrats, and the rhinos.
Yeah, people watching Rachel Maddow and
Yeah, and then your
Yeah.
Mitch McConnell people.
yeah.
Oh,
this-
that's almost like the top was 2017 and the bottom was today.
yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I did it back in 2017, but when the Clinton Russia collusion story with the uranium thing and a few other things came out, the media didn't want to cover it, so they're obviously running from it, as you can see in this illustration. And this is the club here, Russia-Trump Collusion Club.
Yeah, Washington Post, CNN, CBS, NBC, ABC. Yeah,
What's the password?
get Trump.
Get Trump.
You're in. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, attempts to find evidence of Russia-Trump collusion fail.
Blow up attorney-client privilege. And that's about what he did too. So.
Oh, but you remember when Devin Nunes found out or started suspecting what was going on, started opening up his investigations. He
Right.
opened up an investigation on the FBI, and so the FBI started investigating him.
I remember.
Wow,
I remember.
that's just crazy. Oh, I love that. Except, you know what? And that was 2017.
Yeah.
That's how long we thought we were getting ready to get this woman.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even.
It was right around the corner.
She's been guilty before the Benghazi days. She's been guilty since the 90s.
Yeah.
What about Vince Foster would say? But I mean,
Yeah. He wasn't around for comment.
Yeah, he was unavailable.
Unavailable for comment. We talked about this last week too a little bit.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
They were all in on it.
yeah.
Yeah. You got a commercial for us?
I think we might be able to find one.
All right.
You know, everybody's got these My Pillow promo codes.
Yeah.
And all these patriots, they're patriots. And
Yeah.
I'm not saying theirs is no good, but if
Yeah.
you use mine, you might score some extra heaven points.
Yeah. You got to use Joe Dan promo code.
Hold on, let's see, get it up here.
This cartoon here was exactly how I felt at the time. Got it across.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
yeah, we're almost to the end.
Yeah. And of course, you have Hillary Clinton over here with the big dumpster, and where is he at? He's over here in Trump's dumpster, where
Yeah,
there's nothing.
Oh, there's a little dust particle of corruption, maybe.
Oops, one or too far. Yeah, I mean, it was just amazing how intense this whole thing was based on nothing.
Nothing
And they knew it. And they knew it.
based on communist dreams.
Yeah.
Anyway, the cartoons, that ads up there,
Okay.
I have to step away a moment.
Yeah. And this is I think the final one. Never give up. You got Trump and you got the deep state monster and Trump, and he's choking him. Have you ever seen that penguin or other with the frog in? There we go. I'm going to take this down. All right. Let's have a commercial here, so take a little break. Be right back.
Guarantee my pillow will be the most comfortable pillow you'll ever own, or your money back.
Hold it. You know, Mike Lindell's always talking big about how his products are the best and how his pillows are the best. Well, we're going to put them to the test. Today we're going to be testing the pillows, the blankets, the bathrobes, and the old geezer sheets.
It's actually Giza.
Giza, not old geezer.
No.
That was the only reason I bought them. Anyway, let's go. Clearly, Mike's not just blowing hot air.
Wow, I love that
guy
commercial.
he cracks me up.
I love that commercial. Yeah, I'm surprised Mike Lindell hasn't grabbed that from you. Start running on Fox.
Maybe I embarrassed the family or something. But he's got, bless his heart. I love Mike Lindell. He's got the greatest product. His socks.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the dude's selling socks, man, and they are amazing. I'm like, let me try some of these. Yeah. Trust me, and they're cheap. Get them. Promo code Joe Dan.
Now you've been talking about those socks in our private conversations. You've been talking about those socks, how great they are. I'm going to get some. I got to get some.
Yeah, you can get the socks, and we'll start a band.
I don't think we can get off this little thing we're doing here without talking about Schiff a little bit. And I brought up a few cartoons that I've done on him, and I kind of got him.
Mike Lindell.
Schiff, Mike Schiff. Schiff. Yeah. So I just got to pull them up and do my thing here. Bear with me.
Should we give you a moment alone? From 2019.
Yep. Ukraine fired the prosecutor investigating my son, or you don't get the money. Ukraine, you might want to look into that.
Quid pro quo.
Pointing at Trump.
Watermelon head.
Oh man. And there's Adam Schiff, Chicken Schiff.
I think we'll get the double entendre there. I don't think that's what it is, but yeah, Chicken Schiff. That's funny.
Yeah.
And then how this dude got? Remember, he allegedly read the script from the phone call, the translation or something, and he made it up.
Yeah.
It sounded like some 1940s detective movie. And then walked into the room, and it was like,
oh yeah.
I mean, he got very dramatic, but he used to. Didn't he go to L.A. or something to be a screenwriter? Or
I heard something about that.
Yeah, I think that's how he made all that crap up.
But he read that like it was the truth, and it was so far from the truth. And they proved later that it had no resemblance of the truth. But that's the type of guy he is.
Well, I'll tell you what. There's some pictures of him with that Ed Buck and then some little kids. I mean, all those Democrats are creepy. All of them are creepy.
Yeah, there's definitely some rumors floating around. Impeachable offenses: tweeting, ketchup on a hot dog, rip tag off a mattress, jaywalking, spit on sidewalk. I had to top this off with this because the Durham Report pretty much vindicates Trump all the way around. It vindicates him with the media and the deep state. And I don't know where I don't think we know exactly all the repercussions that are going to happen because of this. I don't think anybody in the media can really be serious. Every time they say anything about Trump, everybody's going to question whether or not they're just out to get him or not.
They've destroyed their credibility. But a lot of people are upset, and I am too, that a lot of that we didn't have indictments and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have the legal infrastructure to do it. I mean, there are a bunch of commies up there.
Oh yeah.
The important thing here, like you pointed out and others have pointed out, we got the information out. Now it's for the people to see.
I've even had a couple of comments from people I know that lean way to the left. I've had a few comments saying, yeah, this doesn't look good at all, because they believed it. They believed it for 4 years, and every time you would say there's nothing to it, it's all lies, they would always come back, well, there's no proof it isn't a lie, and this and this and that. But now you have this Durham report, and it's. I think they're reconsidering. A lot of them are. There's some that won't. They're just diehards. So, but I had to bring Swalwell into this.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I thought I smelled something.
Swalwell lets the truth about impeachment slip out. Okay. Yeah.
It's a shift sham.
Definitely was. Yeah.
Hoax number seven. A product of the left.
Great for covering up Democrat corruption and primary debacles.
Oh, my goodness. You know, speaking of that primary, hold on.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh, no, that's I was just, you mentioned the primary, and back in the last Democrat primary, in the last debate, I think we was the last American-loving Democrat you ever saw, and they got rid of her, was Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah.
They got rid of her.
Oh, yeah.
You can't, no. What do you mean you don't like our communism? So they immediately called her a Russian agent.
Yep.
And kicked her out.
Yep. I remember very well. Yeah, we can't trust the vote. You're right there with them, Schiff.
Yeah, he's right there, man. And you know, that's the thing. With those communists in their votes, it's sad to say a lot of people didn't realize in America, because we view everything through our lens of what we thought was a free government, a free society. A lot of people kind of thought that people voted for communism.
Yeah.
And now they're waking up and saying, wait a minute. No, they didn't. You
Yeah.
know, communism is a thief.
Yes.
It comes in, that's how they lied. Well, we're going to pay for your college, we're going to do all this and that and the other.
Oh, preach it, brother.
And that's what
no
they do.
kidding.
We need to treat them like thieves. We
They
better
are.
get them out of there.
Yep.
Shithole. You're dancing around some inappropriateness. The Russians are coming. The Russians are coming. Like, that's funny.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think we should read some comments. Everybody's been really nice to comment on what we're doing and what they're thinking.
Yeah, there's nobody on Rumble except one comment.
One comment. Hey, we got a comment.
Yeah, but that was for me. I love this show. Trying to get everybody going. Apparently, I ran everybody off. I don't know.
Thank you, Fancy. Oh. You should post next time ahead of time when you're live. I did. I posted it.
Well, go ahead and synchronize your watches now. Every Thursday night at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time.
Yeah.
See?
There you go.
Yeah.
Every Thursday.
Thursday, yeah.
Every Thursday.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
How do I stop getting this in my feed? A.F. Branco is a moron and soils the planet with his right-wing nut fakery. Effery, yeah.
Well, Jerry is quite the friend.
Hi, Jerry.
How you doing? Where is Jerry?
What's your address? I'll send you one of my books.
Yeah, you won the prize.
He must be really happy with the Durham Report.
Yeah.
Amazing how the tunes have been true.
Jerry Lynch from Facebook.
Oh, let's look at Jerry Lynch.
He's over there on Facebook. Is where he is.
Oh, yeah.
Rude.
Amazing how the tunes have been true years ago are still spot on. Well, thank you. Thank you, Yuli. Disgusting. Oh. Uh-oh. Disgusting. LinkedIn user. Probably talking about one of the cartoons.
Yeah, well, it could have been something. I mean, but that Jerry Lynch on Facebook. We see you. It's always the lefties that have to use they have to use bad language.
Oh
Because
yeah,
they're too stupid to have a vocabulary that
yeah,
where they can't drop f bombs. F.
yeah. I'm really mad, so I'm going to use a bad word.
Yes. I'm going to teach you a lesson. I'm going to show you how
Well,
dumb I am.
well, let's discuss the issue, Jerry. Let's talk about it. No.
So friendly, Jerry. Come on, man.
They
Show
all
us some
suffer
love,
from
brother.
TDS. That's for sure. Tune from 2018 still true today. Amazing. Yeah, I mean, like you said last week, Joe Dan, that these guys don't change their plan or their program or their. I don't remember the phrasing you used, but it really hit the nail on the head because.
Yeah, they don't. Everything's still the same. Like when we started, we had they were after the border. They had the border was wide open. I had some material, some videos from 2010 about the border being wide open and just all the BS that they were. And during those days, I don't know if you remember, Obama and them were doing that where they would block the purchase of ammunition. They couldn't get the guns, and they were trying to pass a thing to stop the production of ammunition.
Right. Wasn't that around the same time as Fast and Furious, where they were selling guns to the cartel down there, and one of our border guys got shot?
The cartel needed bullets more than we do. They got drugs to run. Humans to traffic.
That's right. McCain paved the way for the left to steal my home state away to the left. I read that right.
Yeah, I lived in Arizona.
Yeah.
McCain was my senator, and my dad was sick. You're right before he passed away.
Mm-hmm.
I had to take him over to the VA, and man, it was a beautiful facility. They spent a gazillion dollars on this. And this was in Tucson, brand new facility. They had one doctor, dude. One doctor in this massive hospital. And I finally, thank God my dad had me. I went to the administrator's office. I said, no, this is BS. I said, what the hell? You got all these people sitting out here. Where's the doctor?
Mm-hmm.
And they finally got me in. The doctor, you know what? He was one of the coolest dudes I ever met. I got my dad in there. And
Yep.
he's like, you know what? You need to get your dad out of here.
Yeah.
He said all the doctors have left. He said, I'm sitting here. I've got over 1,500 patients. He said, I can't do this. But the doctor was so cool. And and it just broke my heart walking through the VA, looking at all these heroes
Mm-hmm.
that had nobody there to help them. They were waiting on help that was not coming.
Right.
And it just made me so sick. And McCain's office, they didn't give a rat's ass. McCain, he was filth.
Mm-hmm.
He was deep state. He was one of the original deep staters with the Bush family.
Yeah. This too.
Yeah. That's right.
And Rose Lawrence. Hello, Tony and Joe Dan. Just got notification that y'all are with us again. Yeah. Good to have you. I read one of your deals today, Ann Rose. I read one of your, I can't remember what it was about, but it was pretty informative. Thanks for posting stuff like that and getting involved. Really appreciate it. Yeah, my dad, my stepdad, is a Vietnam veteran, and he had to go through all that too. He's still going through it actually, but it's changed a little bit because of Trump. Actually, I think
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about before Trump.
Yeah.
It was like around 2005 to 2006.
Right.
From there.
Lock her up. LinkedIn user. Hey, I happen to have a couple of Hillary cartoons. If you guys want to see them, real quickly.
Sure,
Oh,
yeah.
not very many. Share screen.
That one person says that I remind them of Ron White's accent. And
Yeah.
It's funny. I was in Arizona at a Subway, and this woman said, "You're him." I said, what? She said, you're him. She said, you're that Ron White guy. I said, ma'am, no, I'm not. My name's Joe Dan Gorman. Nah, you're
Nah.
him. Anyway, and she wouldn't let me leave. She said, will you sign my napkin? And I said, yes, ma'am. And I signed it, Joe Dan.
You just have one of those personalities that comes out and gets you.
My brush with celebrityism.
So here's some Hillary ones. Whoops, let's go back. This
go
one,
back.
This one is,
Oh,
man. I've got more laughs from this one. If Hillary were a Republican, this is exactly where she would be.
Uranium one, yes.
Yeah. And then you have everybody going after Trump, the entire media, Washington Post. They were really hitting him hard on something. I can't remember. But Hillary Benghazi scandal, Hillary Clinton email scandal, Clinton Foundation scandal. Had all these scandals going on, but they kept trying to focus on Trump for just silly stuff that we know is gone.
Yeah, but don't move that. Keep that there. Look at the big, massive scandals.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, this is 2016. This is, she's only been adding to them.
Yep.
You know, nothing about the Russia stuff.
Oh, no.
This was before that.
Yep.
She's always, like we said, she's always been, there it is. Corruption, and one loves America, and one is corrupt.
Absolutely.
Totally.
Yep.
You can tell that's Trump's eyebrow. I don't know how. It's got the yellow stuff in there.
Yeah.
Blondes have more fun, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I think you had another video you were thinking about doing. I can't remember which one it was.
Oh, let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have. Oh, you remember before Trump became the Republican, the Make America Great Again juggernaut,
Yes.
and now the people on MSNBC, Morning Mika and Morning
Yeah.
Joe,
They all loved him.
hated him. Yeah, they loved him.
Oh.
Mika wanted Trump. She would have pushed Joe Scarborough away. Anyway, I think I put it up there. It is so funny.
Okay, I got to find it.
Hold on, especially the end of it.
Yeah.
You can see she asks if he's watching, and he says, "I'm only watching for you." And then she starts doing these.
Yeah, that's true. Let's hit it. Let's hit it.
Go.
The low rider is a little higher.
Did you get a lot of sleep last night?
Well, I got woken up, but
By what?
well, Donald wanted me to see the CPAC speech. I was skeptical, but I pulled it up on the internet.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Pretty good.
It was
And-
pretty
and
good.
Mark Conroy.
Joining us on the phone right now, Donald Trump. Good morning, Donald.
Mika, what do you mean pretty good? You know you loved it.
Wow.
Trump, you're naughty.
So, who would you pay more here, Donald? Just curious.
With you and Joe, I'd absolutely pay you more.
Oh my God.
All right.
I would pay you
Unbelievable.
much more. Joe,
All
I
right.
would pay Mika so much more your head would spin.
Donald, do you have a TV? Are you watching us right now?
Yes, I am. I
Okay,
always
so-
watch you, only because of you.
Okay,
Wow.
so, wow.
Rider is the one to meet. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh man, that's
That's
so
beautiful. That's beautiful.
Funny. So funny.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got. Oh, did you see? And I'm not a big fan of any of our senators,
Yeah.
but I have a clip of John Kennedy going after their climate change expert,
Yeah.
destroying him. We got that. Let's see what else we got. Hold on. Whoa.
Yeah. I'd like to see that.
You want to put that up there?
Sure.
It's really good. Hold on. Well then, fine. Make me work. Okay.
Let's see.
I got to do the share screen thing. Let's see. Present.
What do you think? What do you think of possible hookers in the Capitol? What?
I think they're already there.
Yeah, absolutely. For sure.
Except I don't think you. Kamala gave it away, I believe. So that would change that a bit.
Absolutely. Fox, you have to move strictly to Newsmax. I have. I just watch Newsmax. I don't watch Fox at all.
I watch America's Voice, Real America's Voice mainly. During the day, Steve Bannon.
I watch War Room too.
Yeah, the War Room. And their morning show, I'm telling you, the morning show on Real America's Voice is good. And some of you people going over there, still going over to Fox and Friends and that stuff, go over to Real America's Voice. It's free. Like Newsmax is free too.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, the Ed Henry has become a really solid host, and they've got a good crew, good stuff. But it's what's it called, American Sunrise or something.
Right.
I recommend that. And I've got that. When you're ready.
Okay, I'll hit it now.
Okay.
If we spend $50 trillion to become carbon neutral in the United States of America by 2050.
Comment.
You're the Deputy Secretary of Energy. Give me your estimate of how much that is going to reduce world temperatures.
So first of all, it's a net cost. It's what benefits we're having from getting our act together and reducing all of those climate benefits. We're seeing.
Let me ask again. Maybe I'm not being clear. If we spent $50 trillion to become carbon neutral by 2050 in the United States of America, how much is that going to reduce world temperatures?
This is a global problem, so we need to reduce our emissions, and we need to do everything we can.
How much, if we do our part, is it going to reduce world temperatures?
We're 13% of global emissions.
You don't know, do you? You don't know, do you?
You can do the math. We need to.
You don't know, do you, Mr. Secretary?
So we're 13% of global.
If you know, why won't you tell me?
If we went to zero, that would be 13%.
You don't know, do you? You just want us to spend $50 trillion, and you don't have the slightest idea whether it's going to reduce world temperatures. Now, I'm all for carbon neutrality, but you're the Deputy Secretary of the Department of Energy, and you're advocating we spend trillions of dollars to seek carbon neutrality, and you can't, and this isn't your money and my money, it's taxpayer money, and you can't tell me how much it's going to lower world temperatures? Or you won't tell me? You know, but you won't?
In my heart of hearts, there is no way the world gets its act together on climate change unless the U.S. leads.
Tell me how much it's going to reduce.
lead.
You can't tell me. Either that or you won't. Mr. Secretary, shame on you for not answering my questions.
Amen.
He can't.
That's a yeah.
And the thing about it, and Kennedy, a lot of people love him, and he's great at these doing things like that. But all these senators are. None of them call out Mitch McConnell. None of them.
Mm-hmm.
And there's our problem. Mitch McConnell is the problem. He's been there since 2007 in some type, either minority leader or majority leader.
Yeah, the power. He's powerful.
He's led us into a world of communism and insane debt. We've never had a budget agreement without us raising the ceiling since he's been there.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Mitch McConnell, he destroyed my home state of Kentucky. That's where I grew up, and it was beautiful. And he let them come in with this climate change BS, and they shut down all the coal. And Eastern Kentucky was a beautiful place. Now it's destitute. It's the
Right.
most destitute area in America. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. And Mitch McConnell, what's he like, 82? We gotta get all these old people out of there. I almost said something bad.
Yeah, well, you're right. You're right. But this whole trillions of dollars towards climate change is just a money laundering scheme for the Democrat Party.
Money
That's
laundering.
all. It's not going to do anything for climate change. It's not going to bring down the temperature, but definitely the Democrats are going to get very rich from it.
You had that one cartoon that can be used for so many things where you have the donations coming in. The one you had was Planned Parenthood, and then going back out the other side, just fun laundering.
I've used that. I've used that for I used that for Ukraine. I've used that for climate change. I used that for Planned Parenthood, and I just changed the color of the building, and I have changed.
Can you show it? Is it anywhere handy? Can you show it?
I don't know where it would be. I'd have to look for it. I don't think we have much time to skip around for it. Well, I'll show it next show.
Yeah.
One of these show. It's definitely going to come up, because if we're talking about, I want to devote maybe a good chunk of time on climate change, because it's a big pet peeve of mine. Also, the mainstream media. That's a huge one of mine. How they lie and obfuscate and neglect to tell you what is actually happening, and always dangling the shiny object over here.
They pretend to not know stuff.
Right.
That's their what they do best. They pretend not to know the obvious.
Right.
Or they just ignore it. That's
Right.
what they do. They know it.
Yeah. Well, actually, this tune here that I'm going to show you kind of captures that. Here we go. This one here, and it kind of fits in with the Durham Report.
To CNN, MSNBC, NBC, CBS, ABC, NPR, Washington Post, New York Times, Brennan Clapper, Comey, and the Democrat Party, thank you for helping me destabilize America. Love Putin.
Collusion, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
And then if you tried to say anything about it, you got squished.
Oh.
This is about when this started happening, too.
Facebook has destroyed my account.
Well,
Totally.
you remember back in the old days, man, I mean, I had hundreds of people sharing the cartoons, commenting on them. And then suddenly, after Obama went to Silicon Valley and in that area, started talking to the tech giants. I remember he had a meeting. It was a closed-door meeting. And I wondered if anything would change after he had that meeting. And it sure did.
About 2014.
Yes, it was after he was reelected.
Yeah, it was his second term.
Yep.
Because both of us, speaking for myself, Facebook enabled me to just create intellectual frog legs.
Right.
I had my videos, I'd put my videos out, and I would get tons of responses and interactions. And now I got 5 likes or something.
Yeah. Well, the cartoon that I was talking about was Durham. Remember I said Dunham early on? Well, I have that cartoon here right now. Let's see. Let me pull it up here. You get a kick out of this one.
Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's it.
But it says a lot, because I believe Biden is a puppet. He's a puppet of the Obama administration and the deep state.
Yeah, you could put Soros behind Obama.
Oh yeah,
his ass.
Yeah, you could have multiple puppets.
Yeah, and then I'd say you've got several people reaching up in Obama's butt.
Yeah, oh yeah.
China, Soros.
Sure. This is another Obama one from that era. This is 2013.
Oh, 10 years ago.
Yeah. This
10
this
years
stuff has been
ago.
going on since he's been in office. He's been trying his hardest using the infrastructure and the deep state to transform America.
Man, that is just so perfect. I mean, and it's the same thing. It's the same thing that we're dealing with now. We're dealing with the consequences of that cartoon.
Absolutely.
You know, I found one of my old videos from 2010, and it covered a lot of the same topics. It's like, man,
Absolutely.
it was called The Culture of Corruption.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and then we've been stuck in this. We've been warning people.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're conspiracy theorists, and we're wearing tinfoil hats and all this stuff that we had to hear for all these years, and yet it comes right down to the Durham Report that everything we've been saying about Obama, Hillary, everything has been true.
Yeah, and you know, some of these I told you so's are not pleasant. You know, I wouldn't mind being wrong.
Yeah.
But you know, it's like I was working with the Beck people. I would send videos to their managing editor Scott Baker.
Right.
And I sent him one. He said, "You use the word communist." I said, "That's what they are, man."
That's exactly what they are.
And well, we can't use that because the liberals really give Glenn a rough time.
Yeah.
They're going to give him a rough time anyway, bro. We're trying to get along with it, but anyway.
No kidding. No kidding.
But yeah, we were there. We were there. We were in the Tea Party, man.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember the Tea Party. Remember, that's what Obama trying to transform America, and with his health care, Obamacare, and all that, people were just in the streets. They could see it coming. They knew what Obamacare was all about. It was about total control over everybody's life, every aspect of everybody's life. So
Yeah, and if you didn't buy Obamacare, you're going to be fined $2,000.
right.
And we're like, what the hell? We don't think so. But what did they do? What did they do, Branco, when they realized that the Tea Party was against them? They called us racist.
Yeah. Yes, they called us racist every time. And then you got Lois Lerner involved in attacking the Tea Party groups. Remember that?
Yeah, and the tax stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the IRS. Oh, yeah, nasty.
Yeah.
And you could go back. I actually had a video. I'd like to see it. Anyway, have you played all the times that the Obama administration pled the Fifth? I mean, and I don't remember. I guess the Republicans had the House or something at that time or something. But it was from Eric Holder. He was a piece of crap.
Oh,
they
man.
found him in contempt.
Yeah.
And he was just basically he was just setting precedent. Apparently,
Yeah, that was
all they've done since then has been as corrupt.
he set a precedence. Holder set a precedence. All right, that's when it was so politicized, the DOJ. So, but I wanted to throw in there's Lois Lerner and Holder.
Oh, I've never seen that one. Man, I can't read it. The three scandals.
Anyway, that's funny. You want to read a couple more combats before we take off, Joe Dan?
Yeah. Let's see.
Here's one.
Thanks to Branco, I got permanently kicked off Twitter years ago, mostly for using his cartoons and many replies on Twitter news feeds like MSDNC and Clinton News Network. Yeah, Branco gets a lot of people in trouble.
I'm sorry, Kay. I've even been kicked off, so don't feel bad. We're all in the same boat. When you speak the truth, it's going to happen with these guys. So
yeah, and he's not really sorry.
Yeah, well, I like the ones where people say, "You ruined my computer." I've learned never to take a sip of coffee while I'm looking at one of your cartoons. And I have to put up a disclaimer: not responsible for any loss of anybody.
And you know, we got a name, Evelina. I'm sorry for butchering your name. You ever watch The Simpsons? They've been warning people about a lot of stuff. They have done something uncanny.
Mm-hmm.
Trump going down the elevator.
Oh yeah.
Simpsons. It's like, what in the name of that was a little, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I wish I wasn't butchering your name. When you're right. There it is. You say that. You say it, Branco.
You don't want me to do that. She'll get mad at me.
Well, then she'll be mad at both of us. It won't be all on one.
Yelena Z.
Yeah.
You never watched it. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh man,
It's a pretty name, and we're just butchering it.
It is. It sounds pretty. I just want to.
Pretty. It looks pretty.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yes.
I just want to say thank you for all your comments. I try to answer some of them later after the program, but if you have any ideas, if there's anything you want to see, just be sure to let me know, and we'll try to. But like I said, somebody said they can't wait for the climate change program. Well, I have a lot of cartoons on that, and so I'm sure we'll touch on that eventually. So.
And it's Evelina.
Evelina.
Yeah.
Evelina.
You know, I had a friend of mine from Poland. Her name was Ava, but it was spelled EWA.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyway.
Evelina.
Well, Branco, it's been fun.
It has been fun. We get enough comments in here to say hi. What time is it? Oh, we're over an hour. Yeah.
Oh, that's all right.
That's all right.
All right. Well, anyway, I want you guys to come visit me. We're working on a new episode of Intellectual Frog Legs, and it's not too far away. If you don't know them, you need to check them out. It's pretty good stuff. We've been around Intellectual Frog Legs. Been around for about 12 years now.
Yep. We've been out about the same time.
Yeah.
I love the videos. Sometimes I have to watch them 3 or 4 times because they're so entertaining.
That's what people say, and that's one thing that does my heart so good,
And you might miss a little thing. So the next time you watch it, you get something else.
Yeah.
How can they find you on social media?
On social media, it's at Joe Dan Media. Oh, it's on the screen. I guess I'll go by. At Joe Dan Media. That'll get me on Truth Social, where you need to be, all you LinkedIn people. Come on over to Truth. And then on Twitter. On Twitter, man. What the hell's happened to Elon? I'm sorry. I got to say this. The dude hires a chick from the WEF, the World Economic Forum, and then today he announces he's going to be hiring back some of the people he fired.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. How do you monitor it that way? He can't monitor all those people coming back unless they're, unless they promise not to do it again. I don't know.
Yeah, and you can believe a lefty.
Mm-hmm.
Because they believe in God, so their word is
right.
Anyway, but no, the website's intellectualfroglegs.com, and I'm over on Truth Social. I'm on Getter. Getter's a good place too, and I'm on Twitter.
Yeah.
Branco, it's good seeing you.
Good to see you. I can't wait to see your new video. You guys want to find me on Truth Social? It's AF Branco. AF is in Frank, BRANCO at Truth Social. Also, Comically Incorrect is my website. If you want to catch up on all the other cartoons, maybe hit the archives. They go way, way back. So anyway, thanks everybody for being with us tonight. Say goodbye, Joe Dan.
Oh, good night. See you guys. Come back and see us. It's been a pleasure.
Same here.